So you're looking to start your health journey. Maybe not the first time, but hey, you wouldn't be alone in that. Let me show you today 3 simple ways to kick you back onto your health journey. It's super simple, super effective, and stick around to the 4th one because it's going to multiply your results. My name's Cass. I'm a wellness coach, yoga teacher, and nutritional therapist. Now, like many others, I'm sure you've looked at all of the options online of how to lose weight, how to get rid of negative health symptoms like aching joints, headaches, acne, weight loss, the list goes on. And maybe you've tried a few of those before, but they've been too time consuming. They just didn't work for you. They're too difficult, looking for all these random ingredients in the supermarkets that you can never find, or buying the most obscure workout gear that you use once and then pop back in the closet. Perhaps it's just that it doesn't work around family life. Your kids are very demanding and you do not have half an hour to an hour a day to put aside for yourself. Everyone is super busy. So what I want to offer you is 3 very simple, very quick ways you can start your health journey right now. And I want to make sure that this time you don't lose motivation, because let's be honest, it's incredibly hard to make new habits. And our brain, it just really pushes against wanting to make new habits. It wants you to do everything that you've done before, because it knows, even if it's not keeping you in the optimal health, optimal happiness, it knows it's keeping you safe. So we're going to find ways around creating a new habit, sticking to it long enough that you can embed this in your everyday life to ensure that it remains something that keeps giving you benefits day in, day out. Also want to make sure that this makes you happy. There's no point making new habits that make you miserable. So these habits have to be something that fit in around your life, whether it be a busy work life, a busy family life, that you travel a lot. We want to make something that you can do anywhere, anytime, every time, all the time, so it's easy for you to keep up and start seeing those results. Okay, so let's start with number 1, realistic goals. Okay, so hey, trying to lose 20 pounds in a week is not really going to make you very happy, is it? It's not really realistic. And where are you going to have the time to spend however long on a treadmill you're going to have to spend, and how hungry you're going to be to have to get there? So let's make goals that are realistic. Be kind to yourself, okay? We are only human. We have so much on our plates and we need to just make realistic goals. So give yourself a goal and then just decide what it is that you would really like to achieve by the time you get there. It could be a special occasion. It could be an event. So a wedding or a birthday, Christmas, New Year's, a holiday perhaps. Or maybe it's just simply saying, I just want to do one thing for 2 weeks, every single day. That thing could be as simple as a glass of water when you wake up in the morning, rehydrating your body, cleansing out toxins, and just allowing yourself to prioritize your well-being as soon as you wake up, putting yourself in front of the pets that need walking, in front of the kids that need feeding, in front of work emails that need reading, putting yourself first. So make your goals small, measurable, realistic, and achievable. Number 2, accountability. It just helps. And this isn't about someone telling you off and saying, hey, did you do that today? And why haven't you done this? It's about having people on the road with you to cheer you on. Like marathon runners, when they're exhausted at the end and then they see all their family and their friends clapping for them for that last half a mile, and they just all of a sudden get all this energy from somewhere and they just push through. That's what you need. So creating accountability, maybe someone who will even do it with you. Perhaps you could have someone at work, a colleague, instead of a biscuit at 3 p.m, you have a banana or an apple. It's really that easy. But having someone who will go, hey, have you done that today? Or should we do this together? Or how are you getting on? Makes all the difference. Okay, 3, reward yourself. People, come on. We are doing a great job. We don't need to wait till we get to the finish line to give ourselves a little gold star, okay? So make sure that as you go along, little milestones you're going to meet, you're going to pat yourself on the back. If you do a whole week of drinking water, maybe on the Thursday or the Friday, you swap that fruit for a chocolate bar. Do you know what I mean? It's the 80-20 rule. You can't always be challenging yourself. You have to reward yourself. And when we reward ourselves, we give ourselves that little dopamine hit to move forward and do it again and say, it's okay, we're getting somewhere. It doesn't need to be a grueling task the whole way along. You know, if your goal is a bit more long-term, then maybe buy yourself that bikini for holiday or take the kids out to the cinema. Give yourself a little downtime and a little reward because it's so, so well deserved. Number 4, this is the bonus one, and this is going to make all the difference. Quick recap of the first 3. Number 1, realistic goals. Make sure that the time you're allocating to them is time that you have. If you only have 5 minutes, think of something you can do for 5 minutes and pat yourself on the back for that. If you have to make a change, don't make it drastic. Don't become a vegan overnight. Maybe try 2 vegan meals a week. Whatever your health goal is, just be realistic. And remember to consider your lifestyle within this. Can you bring the kids along on this journey with you? Is it possible that your husband would want to do this or your wife would want to do this? How can you create a lifestyle around this that will help encourage you to be able to do this more freely every day? Second one is accountability. Bringing a friend on board, a family member, it just gives you that cheerleader support group that we all need and we all love in life in any circumstances. Just think of this as a marathon, not a sprint. And you need those cheerleaders all the way along your run to help you get to the finish line. And number 3 is rewards. So make sure that you're kind to yourself, you encourage yourself along your way, and you also are your own number 1 cheerleader, okay? And the 4th and final piece of advice for today, the piece of advice that's going to help you maximize your results and see the end goal through, is reflection. Now, it's really hard for us when we're climbing Mount Everest to see the top. And it's hard to appreciate how far we have to go if we're always looking up to that end goal and never looking back at how far we've come. Reflection allows you to appreciate just how much progress you've made and how much support you've had and how many changes you've created within your life and overcome already. So you can do this through journaling. Get a journal and you write down your gratitudes for the day and your challenges and what you've overcome. And you do a reflection every week. Hey, last week I had a couple of hard days, but all in all, I did fantastic. And pat yourself on the back for what you do achieve, not what you don't achieve. This is all about positive mindset and positive attitude towards your changes, not a negative one, not one that makes you want to run in the other direction. So whatever you achieve, just pat yourself on the back. Make sure you write it down so you can reflect, so that those bad days don't outweigh the good days. And if you're on a physical change, even if our weight loss is not a goal, if change of appearance is not a goal, we can see those changes anyway because we start to change our mindset, which starts to change our appearance and often starts to change our decisions around food, habit, all of these kind of things. So just taking a photo and updating it once a month. You know, I wouldn't do it daily because there's very rarely we can see big changes daily. Once a month, the same time every month, will allow you to better see your progress physically. This could be to do with skin conditions, it could be to do with weight loss, general, how do you feel about yourself when you take a picture? Were you not smiling in the first one? Are you smiling now? Journal it down, reflect and record your progress, and remember again to reward yourself. I hope this has been helpful today. If you've enjoyed the content and find it useful, please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content from me, Cass.